What's up, guys? Pastor John here. I was walking into church this morning and I seen 5 edible plants that most people actually don't know are completely edible. And I just think it's really interesting that people walk by stuff that they can eat. So let me just go over things as we got them. First plant on the list that most people don't know they can eat is white clover. Clover flowers, the whole thing is edible. The flower portion is edible. This portion, the leaf portion is edible. The stem's edible. It's not the best wild plant you're going to eat, but in a survival situation and you need to eat something, this actually is a good, it's plentiful. Most people can identify clover relatively easy. Something that looks like clover, that's actually one of my favorite edible plants, and this one's a little scraggly when I came in because it was growing in our parking lot. See, I pulled up the roots. I love this plant. This plant is awesome. This tastes really good. This is yellow wood sorrel. Looks kind of like clover, but the difference is, let me see if I can get this thing to focus. Each leaf is heart-shaped. This, if you crunch in the front of your teeth, my favorite part of this is just the leaves. But if you crunch these in your front teeth, these actually are, it's real lemony. It's absolutely delicious. So these are really nice. You can bash these up, make these into a nice drink. But yeah, yellow wood sorrel, good thing to know. This stuff grows everywhere. Next plant, which most people don't know at all, this is purslane. This grows in cracks. This grows everywhere. It's a little succulent that I found this growing in the cracks of our parking lot. I find this everywhere. People try to poison this stuff. What people don't know is this stuff is completely edible. This stuff has a lot of vitamins in it, and this stuff's really good for you if you eat it. Yeah, this stuff is purslane, grows everywhere. I will say this too, be a little on the careful end when you look at purslane. There is a lookalike that grows side by side sometimes, and that the lookalike, which isn't edible, has yellow or has white sap coming out of it when you break it. See how when I broke that, it was completely clean, juice out a little bit, no white sap. I'm doing this on my phone, so it's not like the perfect, it's not a good recording, but I figured I had 5 minutes to do this. So the other thing, most people have these growing in their yard. These are dandelion greens. These grow everywhere. Most people, unfortunately, don't know how to identify this plant when it doesn't have the yellow flowers. The yellow flowers are actually completely edible too. You'll know it's dandelion because you'll see the stereotypical dandelion leaf. It's toothed. This grows everywhere. People try to poison this. Believe it or not, this whole thing is edible. And the roots, believe it or not, actually got ground down as a coffee substitute. So people during the Great Depression would ground those down to where it was like coffee. They did the same thing with chicory. Chicory grows pretty much everywhere. It's a blue flower, and it's a blue flower that usually grows along like roadsides and swamps and stuff like that. But it's a good plant to know. If you're hungry, this could help you out. And then the other plant that most people don't know, this is actually medicinal. You can use this stuff as a poultice. You can grind this up, put it on stuff. This one's a little scraggly, but this is broadleaf plantain. Broadleaf plantain. There's a narrowleaf plantain, which is edible too. It's the one that has a little heads and stuff like that on it. But broadleaf plantain, people have used this for centuries, where you can completely edible, and then you say if you have like a skin irritation or something like that, you can grind this up into like a poultice, and then put this on your skin. Use it as herbal medicine, but. Yeah, I figured I had 5 minutes, seen 5 different edible plants between the clover, the yellow wood sorrel, the purslane, dandelions, and then the plantain. I seen 5 of them literally out of the corner of my eyes as I was coming into work today. I know my desk is a little dusty from all the stuff I had on there. I was doing some projects, but yeah, figured I would share that with you guys as I have time. Mind you, I don't have a lot of time. I'm a pastor. So seen this, 5 minutes. Go with God, everyone. Praying for you. Love you. Go with God. All right, bye.